Gotta give the people what they want.
Give them what they want.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, looks to be in focus. Cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
See how this man...
Good morning, good morning.
This beast turns into a man.
Yes. Why is that on there? Buenos dias. What you got planned today?
I have to fix my tire and something else.
You ain't have a date though.
You got a slow leak?
Yeah. I either gotta plug it or I kind of need new tires anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Something else I had to do too, man. I can't remember.
Morning.
Yeah. Did you go? And I got there and I was suspended from school. So he said, I'm not going to let you come late night up and send you home. Right. Yeah.
You got a plug kit at home or you gotta go pick one up?
Yeah, I actually just bought it because the electric car you can't. I don't know if it's bull or not, but you got to be careful when you jack it up because you could crush the battery or whatever they're saying.
Gotcha.
So I had to buy these like little hockey puck things to like put on. I don't know. It might just all be bull for but I'm not taking the chance. So I got that. I'm gonna plug that. There was something else I had to do. Man, I can't think.
You can see me. I was good. It was a good night. I'll never forget that, man. You want your kids to have all those.
Oh, I need a new. My hot tub cover is like wrecked.
Oh, you got a hot tub?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but like the dog wrecked the cover.
Yeah.
So. And they're expensive, It's like $500-$600 for a new one. Like, that's a lot of money.
Wow.
But I don't know. I can't not have it. Like, I don't know. Pain in the butt. What are you up to? Same thing?
Yeah, not too much. My middle kid's got junior prom today.
Nice.
I'm gonna get home and send her off to that.
That's got to be fun, right?
That's all a bunch of bull crap to me.
Yeah. You didn't go to your 8th grade dance or whatever?
8th grade dance I went to. I didn't go to. I dropped out of high school.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to. I dropped out my junior year.
Yeah, actually me too. Not dropping out, but I didn't go to my other ones either.
I went to 2 proms for other schools.
Oh, really? So I didn't even do that. Yeah, I missed the whole adult prom. I don't think it's as big as it was when we were younger,
I don't think so. I don't know. But things are different now, man. Like, these kids, they go down to like Wildwood or the Poconos or something after prom, and their parents let them. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, really? We went when we were young. I mean, not to, but
we did too. But for us, it was Seaside. But still, I don't know how my parents let me do anything. Like, I know what these kids
You're too smart for that now.
Like, you're bugging. Oh, my friends will be there. We won't drink. We won't get high. Sure,
Yeah.
My kid's been raised in the church, but I don't trust them as far as I can throw them.
Right. And it's not them so much. It's literally everybody else.
Nah, it's them too.
Well, them. But if they were by themselves, maybe they'd be less inclined.
It's them too, man. Sin gets everybody.
Yeah.
It's the age.
Yep.
I'm not
gotta survive till you're about 26, 27.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait a minute.
Things that you don't need to know. I mean, like, you wouldn't automatically know about a person walking by, but it's in the system. I say your credit, Or you got any charges pending?
Yeah, but the overall person, like whatever they have about you in the system.
How old are you? What are you?
I'm 41.
You're 41?
Yeah.
So you're a couple years younger than me, but
Yeah.
you're old enough that 20 years ago doesn't seem like it's that far away.
No, not at all. 2005? Anything 2000 seems right around last week.
I saw my mom, she was like a
And,
4 or 5 or something like that.
You know, it was something, what was it? It was like something that came out in 1995.
And it seemed recent to you. Yeah, I'm the same way.
oh my God, it's 30 years old or whatever.
I watch a movie, it'll say released in like 98. I'm like, they just made this.
Yeah. No. That'd be like us watching stuff in the 60s or whatever, you know? Like, it was ridiculous.
Like, because in China, that's what they do. They base you off that. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm not so old that I forgot what it was like to be a kid.
Right.
It seems like yesterday I was in high school doing dirt.
So
Yeah.
you can't get into certain restaurants, can't go to certain places.
Yeah, but you don't know what, you know, what's going to affect them what way.
So if I go to China, are they going to...
Sorry.
Sorry.
Go to China. Go to China.
I can't go to China?
No.
Yeah, you can.
You can go to China. Why can't you go to China? Yeah, why not?
No, you can't.
It's always. What are you talking
Maybe
about?
China. I don't think he can't go to like North Korea.
No, I don't want China.
They let black people in China.
They let black people in China.
They got black folks over there.
North Korea, you can't.
Yeah. China?
She probably was videoing something she shouldn't have been
Yeah, her
doing.
sister. She went over there, saw her sister, then they kept her. She's a journalist. She's an American journalist.
In China or Thailand?
So, do black people go to Russia?
Yeah, black people go to Russia.
Are they black Russians?
Of course, there's black Russians.
I've never seen a black Russian.
They got them.
I swear to God,
Yeah, they got them.
I've never been to Russia before, but like, that's one of those things I've done. They might go that far north to go.
Listen, he's black and he's born in Russia.
Yeah, huh? They listen.
Simple. Where you're born is where you're from.
I don't know if you guys heard, but they got black people everywhere now. You know?
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Where don't they?
It's really cold there.
They got them. They got black people in Greenland.
You think so?
Mhm.
Let me see. I'm gonna ask Siri. Siri.
There's only 6 of them, but they're there. you gotta start somewhere.
Oh man.
I'm so good.
You know, I never saw a black person in the Middle East other than the ones I was in the military.
Oh, they're there. Where were you at in the Middle East?
Arabia,
Iraq. We were the first one.
Jordan.
Yeah. So you was in the beginning. You was there for everything. You saw the whole jump off.
Egypt before.
Yeah, no, you been out of the country, like, or no?
Nah, not really. I've been to Mexico and the Bahamas when I was a kid. They definitely have black people in the Bahamas.
Yeah. Yeah, I think America's,
That's where Rihanna's from.
you know,
Barbados.
unique in that way. I think other countries, it's majority of one race, you know.
Yeah.
It's all about this.
And gold, right? And gold. Oil and gold.
Money. They made, yeah, money.
You saw that movie with Matt Damon when they exposed him to sending out on bogus missions?
Dun, dun.
Good movie. Because they kept sending them out, these possible mission sites that, where they're possibly making, bombs or whatever. Of mass destruction. And everywhere they went was bogus information and they knew it. So, he ended up getting all his intel together, finding out that they were just spending money on these bogus missions, and his men are getting killed in the process of these nonsense missions.
I mean, that dude had issues with killing his own people, so taking them out makes sense. But
Oh, so you know what I'm talking
Who's that,
about?
Saddam?
yeah,
Saddam.
see, so one of my clients, he's U.S. military.
Even if he was killing his own people, how's that our business?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right, but,
Yeah.
Gas bomb.
and he was
Right.
born there.
When we do it, we don't want a rat
That's what I was
coming
gonna say.
in
Are
here.
they coming in here trying to police us?
Right.
No.
Aside from
That would be annoying, and I would hate whatever country was doing it.
Think
So,
about it, like
yeah.
the FDA has legally been poisoning us for decades now.
Yeah.
Right? They put all this poison in our food. They don't let this anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
What if what if China just said, "Hey, I'm sick of the way that the FDA is doing these Americans. We're gonna go in there and kill them and take out the
You'd
president."
be like,
We
hold
wouldn't stand
on
for
now,
that.
yeah.
We somehow took over the responsibility of being the big
for the
brother
people, but
Of the world, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
There's
like
a certain
when
amount of
you
people
think there's a misjustice being done in the world.
Okay.
It ain't about being big brother. It's about dominance. Yeah.
Right. That's
It's about
truly what it
global
is.
dominance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend, you know what I'm saying? So we have like this overall conception of him as this tyrant devil.
That was
But his people,
You know, we got the biggest air force in the world.
Yeah.
You know who's got the second biggest air force?
whatever happened to him,
Us.
What?
The Navy. Yeah. So our air force is the biggest, then our Navy air
that's
Air
everywhere.
Force is the
Everybody
second
knows.
one.
Yeah.
Wow.
like all the planes we got.
But him being a citizen of that country was saying like Saddam did good for us.
Yeah. I have a friend I served with that his parents were on the other side. They were
Okay.
against him.
Yeah.
And he lost a lot of family members because of it.
Okay, I agree.
So,
He was more like a gangster. His favorite movie was Goodfellas.
Saddam?
Saddam.
It's my favorite movie.
His favorite movie was
That's
Goodfellas.
your favorite movie?
And he straight up,
It's a top three for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
of that country.
Goodfellas, Pulp Fiction.
It was just a straight
Pulp
gangster.
Fiction.
And
Casino?
Depends though. I would have to go by genre.
Till the end, he was
Yeah.
good, though. He held it down. He was like, whatever, you know.
Then there's just certain movies that I'll never get sick of, no matter how many times I see them.
Yeah. You know every part.
Yeah, I could watch
Yeah.
Pitch Perfect a billion times. I've seen
What is
Pitch
that
Perfect
one?
hundreds of times.
Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
What's that about?
It's
It's a girl movie,
collegiate,
no?
yeah, girl
Okay.
collegiate acapella singing.
Okay.
It's so funny.
What's it called?
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect.
I can do Pitch Perfect. I can watch Major League anytime I
Oh,
see
yeah.
it.
but they're Christians.
I spent the whole summer of '91.
He goes like,
Major
Watching
League
that
2.
movie.
Is that the one where they start taking the pieces of her thing off? Is that?
Major League?
Yeah.
Nah, Major League's a baseball movie.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh yes. When they're
Okay.
when the Indians are winning the games.
Yes.
Yeah, they got the big cardboard cutout.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the same with him.
I was
I thought you were talking
I was
about,
at
like,
a good
dismembering
age.
somebody.
No. I was at a good age too. I was like, yeah.
Somebody tells you.
yeah, or you go over there.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, when I was 10 years old, man, I watched that thing like 3-4 times a day, every day, the entire summer.
Yep. Put that tape in and rewind it.
That's it. The library had it, so I would just check it out every week.
Yeah. I feel like kids don't do that. Or, you know, there's no like renting of
Nah, it's all on your phone.
media now.
Yeah, it's all streaming.
Yeah.
They'll never know the disappointment of walking into
Yeah.
a Blockbuster trying to get something new when they're all checked out.
All of them, every
You
one
got-
of them. Oh, or going to the return bin and then
Yeah.
they have an extra one there. Oh yeah, nothing like that. Can you just look in the returns?
We had like a local video store where I grew up, and like for months I was trying to get Teen Wolf 2.
Yeah.
Somebody always had it. It took me forever to see that movie. Then I saw it and was so disappointed.
Yeah, and Teen Wolf. Did you ever? Maybe I shouldn't say that. Never mind.
What's that?
There's like a part where this dude's like showing himself or whatnot.
Yeah, that's not though, because
not? Okay.
I've seen the breakdown on that. It's actually a woman.
Is it?
Yeah, and they slow it down and do it frame by frame. But yeah, I'm familiar with what you're talking.
Yeah.
When I was in Egypt, they did not want us to eat out. So they gave us like bag lunches with like 4 sandwiches and so you weren't.
There's like no hidden things in movies so much anymore.
about. Nah,
They haven't found them at least. Everybody's too slick now. I mean, too smart.
We gave out. Like, you always grow out in groups of 2. You went out in groups of 4. You know what sandwiches you would have thought we were like.
what are you doing for Easter? Going to church?
No. We've talked about it, and do want to go, you know, because I got the kids and my wife. Like, we would go. We just haven't looked into it, or it's just hasn't been a priority,
Yeah.
which we need to. At least, you know, for the kids' sake. Jeez, like, even if it's not for me, which I don't mind, though. I grew up Catholic, so,
Yeah.
like, you know, I used to go to church.
Made it through confirmation and all that.
I don't think I did the last part, the last thing, yeah. Which sucks. I mean, stinks, you know. Don't know what else I would even need to do.
Just take a class. I mean,
You take a class?
Yeah, you'd probably be expedited. If you're already baptized and did your first communion,
Yeah.
confirmation's pretty easy after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind looking into it. What, do you go to church around here or no?
Our church is out in Whiting
Okay.
right now, but I'm
Is that far from here? I don't know really.
Whiting. It's like Manchester, so from here like 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's not.
Not too bad. But I don't live out here, but it's,
Yeah.
25 minutes from where I live.
Is
So
there,
it's
you got any
same
recommendations from around here or no?
Around here, if you're looking for the Catholic Church, you got St. Veronica's
I don't
right
know
there.
if she wants. You know what's so funny? I went. That's
That's the church you grew up in?
Yeah,
okay.
Isn't that weird? Because I moved around my whole life, so like to end up right here is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, St. Veronica's is good. I don't know the priests over there. They have one Chinese priest. I cut his hair one time.
Yeah.
Real nice guy, but I don't know who like the head pastor over there is.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I didn't even. I forgot about that. Maybe I will.
They got them.
Was the Christian church? I think my wife's Christian.
Okay. There's a bunch in Hal. You got Christ Church. That's a good church.
How about the one behind the Walmart? What is that?
That is Coptic. That's
What's
so
that?
Egyptian. Egyptian Orthodox. You can check them out.
I
too.
never.
I've been there for like their Egyptian American festivals. I cut a lot of people that go there.
Yeah.
But I've never been there for
Service or whatever.
So they don't call it mass. They call it divine liturgy. It's
Okay.
the same basic thing.
Yeah.
They got, if you want to try an Orthodox church, they got the Russian church up the street, Alexander Nevsky, you know, like right where Howell and Lakewood border.
Yeah.
Like if you go down 9 South, it's a big church on your left there.
On the left. Okay.
It's Alexander Avenue.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking out the like St. Veronica's, like you said, because just bring back some memories, maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Well, check it out, man. It might transform you. We went.
Right.
So
I know. Right.
We're on the way out of my current church.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to be going to an Orthodox church, but we've been going to Catholic church a little bit lately. And my wife loves it. She didn't grow up Catholic.
Yeah.
So for her,
what's the Orthodox mean?
Orthodox and Catholic are generally the same. Just one's how the church developed in the East, the other's how the church developed in the West. And then like 1,000 years ago, they got into some beef and kind of split apart.
Okay.
Over some politics and theology, but you know they're roughly
same
the same
message.
thing. They both trace back to the apostles.
Yeah.
You know, they both got their roots in Jesus. So
Right? Who knows? Maybe I ended up coming to this barbershop to, you know,
Yeah,
you
man.
never know, dude.
So I put some
Weird things happen.
I got my wife this year. I got a girl she wanted the Blackstone, and I even went to Hobby Lobby. And I got
yeah, my wife grew up
she
thinking
wanted to make this part
like
of
Catholics were the devil,
Really?
and then I think she had been to mass before, but started going recently, and it just had a like profound impact on her. So
Nice.
we've been doing a lot of mass at the local church.
Yeah, maybe the structure is better or something, or who knows.
Like my one buddy got the Weber one because he had the Blackstone, and then he got the Weber one. He's like, man, the Weber
It's just
one-
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, because I've been to other churches where they play music and all that, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, actually. It's not so bad compared to what I'm used to of, you know,
Yeah.
I was also a child, so
Yeah.
maybe it would be different now.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's different. My thing
Yeah.
is
So what are you gifting her?
one
for?
of the things I was watching a video by this dude named Trent Horn, and he was saying, he was like, you know, what can I get at a Protestant church? That's a non-Catholic church, like
Yeah.
you're talking about with the rock band and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, well, what can I get there that I can't do by myself at home?
Yeah.
You know, like I can go to a concert
Yeah,
if I want to. I could do this. I could do that. He was like, the thing you get at a Catholic mass that you can't do at home is the mass. It's the
Yeah.
sacrifice of the body and blood of Christ that you
My sister
receive when you
had
take
accident.
communion.
She lived up there.
Right.
Her husband does, and his family.
So that's the difference.
I'm
All
wondering if my nephew.
Yeah, and they have
all the
communion.
formalities
Yeah.
is leading up to that. Whereas in the non-Catholic churches, everything's all about the preaching.
Right.
You want a good message from the speaker.
With their building.
To get the people in.
Yeah, you got the entertainment with the worship band, and you have a nice experience.
3-plot land in Andover.
But it's like you could do that anywhere.
Right.
President for the school.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like getting through all the fluff and let's just get down to the business.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That paid for the land for them, so they just have to build a house. The problem is building a house up there is still $1 million. I'm like, that is great.
Where's it $1 million to build a house?
Andover, Mass. It's still $1 million. Like even though he's building the house that it was like through his company, it's still costing him $1 million.
Yeah, it's
They
kind of wild.
built a 1,500 square foot house for these people. Downside.
How's the gaming setup?
Oh yeah, it's nice. I got these lights now, these nano lights. Oh, they're so nice.
Are those the flat ones you stick on the wall?
Yeah, dude. Oh man, I got a lot of them, so like it looks cool. It came out good. I was worried because they were kind of expensive, but I'm glad I got them.
Are they RGB? You could change colors?
It's like 16 million different colors.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I'm thinking about overhauling my office.
Oh, dude, I mean, I got the black ones. I like them, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I got the triangle ones. They have other ones. They have shapes, different shapes.
How's that?
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, it's tough because, you know, my office was designed as my library.
Yeah.
So there's bookshelves all around. And then I got the desk and everything, and I got like a triple monitor set up.
Yeah.
But when I started doing YouTube, now I got lighting and camera equipment in there. But it doesn't really fit. I just got it kind of crammed into places. So now I'm thinking about, you know, redesigning and...
It could be white light too. It could be other, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.